Fusion Mobile, quality e-learning experience on the go.
Cooperative societies, credit union, and thrift societies. A cooperative society is a voluntary organization in which individuals, businessmen, and traders with common interests pool their resources together to promote the economic and welfare interests of their members. Characteristics of cooperative society includes 1. The perpetual or continued existence. This is because, unlike partnership, the death of a member cannot bring the organization to an end. The liability is limited to the shares held by individual shareholders. Cooperative society is democratic in nature because each member is involved in casting a vote irrespective of the total shares. The surplus of the year is shared among the members on the basis of their patronage during the year. The aim and objective of the cooperative society is to promote and advance the interests of their members by rendering services to them. The capital is raised through voluntary contribution of members. The control and management of the cooperative society is done by an elected committee who must be members of the society. Cooperative societies are owned by people with common interests, making ownership to be restricted, as some conditions must be met before one becomes a member. All these are the characteristics of the cooperative society. The history of cooperative movement. The history of cooperative movement cannot be completed without mentioning Robert Owen, who existed from 1771 to 1858. He established the first cooperative society at New Lanark, England. The producer cooperative only had little success in England at that period. The success of retail cooperative society is dated back to the one started by Rochdale pioneers in 1844. A group of 28 weavers launched it for their benefit. The objective was to raise capital to fund a provision and clothing store and to provide employment to members. The first attempt at cooperation in production in Nigeria was in 1922, when a producer cooperative was established by cocoa farmers. The objective was to get a reasonable price for their products. In recent years, there has been tremendous growth in the number of cooperative societies, and different cooperative laws have been enacted to propagate the principles of cooperation. The consumer cooperative societies were established to ensure constant supply of food items at reduced prices. Presently, cooperative societies can be found in virtually all commercial activities. It has really contributed to the development of Nigerian economy by increasing the standard of living of the people. We have different types of cooperative societies, and they include the wholesale cooperative society, the retail cooperative society, the producer cooperative society, the credit and thrift cooperative, the multi-cooperative, and the consumer cooperative societies. The wholesale cooperative society. The wholesale cooperative is formed by small-scale wholesalers who purchase goods in bulk from the manufacturers at a reasonable price and sell in small quantities to retail cooperatives. They are able to raise a large sum of money to finance wholesale purchases when they come together. As an entity, they have better bargaining power to purchase in bulk from the manufacturer. They also settle disputes among their members. The Retail Cooperative Society. The Retail Cooperative Society is a contract-based organization formed by many small independent retailers. They pool their resources together to enable them buy in bulk and then sell the goods at lower prices to their members, who receive some form of patronage returns based on the amount of goods they purchased. The Producer Cooperative Society is formed by producers of similar products who organize cooperative production and undertake joint marketing of the products on wholesale or retail basis. They also share useful information among members. The farmers can also purchase farm implements such as equipment, cutlasses, fertilizers, seeds, and so on in large quantities and sell to members at reduced prices. The Credit and Thrift Cooperative Society. The Credit and Thrift Society is an association of low-income earners who jointly pool large resources or funds together by contributing on a weekly or monthly basis. This type of society encourages saving habits among their members and grants loans to the members out of the accumulated fund. The loan attracts a low rate of interest. At the end of the year, surplus will be distributed to members as dividend. The members can also be afforded the opportunity of purchasing household needs like freezers, televisions, etc. The Multipurpose Cooperative Society. Multipurpose Cooperative Society is a society formed by existing cooperative societies. Multipurpose cooperatives undertakes any form of cooperative activity that is profitable to the society. This association also serves as a protective body for its members. The society makes facilities used for cooperative activities available for sharing among members. They also mediate in case of rift among members. Then also we have the Consumers Cooperative Society. Consumers Cooperative Society is owned and operated by a group of ultimate consumers who pool their resources together to purchase goods and services in large quantity and distribute primarily to its members. The operating policies are the open membership, the democratic control, the limited interest paid on capital invested, the proportionate dividends based on their level of purchases or patronage. There are advantages of cooperative society, and they include: 1. Cooperative society, as we've earlier mentioned, encourages saving habits among their members. Cooperative society is democratic in nature. They render financial assistance to members. There's perpetual existence even in the occurrence of death of a member. There is perpetual continuance of the cooperative society even when a member dies. The society cannot come to an end. Cooperative society ensures low price of goods. They also help to settle disputes. They educate their members. They loan facilities from banks or government. They also help in marketing the products of members. Their disadvantages are the problem of loan recovery. Most times the society may not be able to recover loans given to members, and so this can destabilize the society. There is also financial problems. There is also the opportunity to embezzle funds by elected officers. People also prefer to invest their money in other areas because of the low level of dividends. There is also high level of illiteracy in Africa, which has made the training and education of members very difficult. The committee in charge of administration usually consists of people who are not specialists and are part-time managers. Hence, the society may not be effectively and efficiently managed. There is also the problem of political intervention and governmental control in the cooperative society. The differences between cooperative society and company limited liability society includes: 1. In cooperative society, the formation may only be registered under cooperative laws. Differences between cooperative society and the limited liability company includes: 1. In the cooperative society, the formation may only be registered under cooperative laws, while in the limited liability company, their formation must be registered and incorporated under the Company Act. The management and control of the cooperative society is done by the elected committee who manages the affairs of the movement, while in the limited liability, the shareholders elect the board of directors. In cooperative society, members pay registration fees apart from the shares, while in limited liability company, registration fees are not paid after paying fully for the shares held. Surplus is divided on patronage basis in the cooperative society, while surplus is divided in proportion to shareholding in the limited liability company. The aim of cooperative society is to promote the welfare of members, while the aim of the limited liability company is to make profit. The cooperative society have equal voting rights as members, while in the limited liability company, the members have controlling effect on the basis of their shares. Credit unions and thrift societies. Credit unions and thrift societies may be referred to as the coming together of a group of people with common interest who have agreed to pool their resources together, from which loan facilities are made available to members at an agreed rate on interest. The aims of credit unions and thrift societies includes: 1. To encourage saving habits among members. 2. To provide loan at a very low interest rate. 3. To assist members who are in need. To also ensure payment of dividends to members, and also to assist in asset acquisition by members. Credit unions and thrift societies are formed by a group of people with a common objective. It is formed voluntarily and it is open to anybody who is interested. They are not incorporated, but they may be registered. The society is a democratic association in which members contribute according to their ability and capacity. Members will elect officers to run the affairs of the society. Sources of funds to credit unions and thrift societies are through registration fees paid by new or incoming members, loan obtained from financial institutions, deposits of members, part of dividend called retained earning, interest on loan given to members, shares purchased by the members, and also fines imposed on defaulting members. The services provided to members includes 1. The encouragement of saving habits, as we've said, the provision of loan facilities, they enlighten members about the latest development in thrift operation through their constant meeting. They also pay dividends from surplus funds to members. The society can also act as an entity to obtain loan from financial institutions to finance businesses. They also foster close relationship between members as a result of personal interactions. They also render help in time of need to members, and also they encourage increased standard of living because members can save and obtain large loan to finance businesses, which can increase their standard of living.